A very good afternoon, students. So this time we'll learn about the degrees of adjective, the degrees of comparison, and you already know that we have studied adjective elaborately. Adjective, its kinds, and all other aspects that we should learn about adjectives if we have to deal with it. So now the thing that you are watching on your screen, that is the degrees of comparison. You know that those words that describes a noun or pronoun are actually called adjectives. And these descriptions sometimes are comparatively done, are done comparatively. So when you are comparing the particular quality of a noun or pronoun and you are comparing it with others of the same kind, then only this type of degrees comes. There are positive degrees. You are saying something about a noun or pronoun just as it is. Then comes comparative, where you are making a comparison between two groups or two objects or persons. So either there will be two objects or persons or there will be two groups, and those groups will be treated singularly, individually. Means as a group, not as the members of the group, but as a group, two groups. So always there will be two parties if you are making comparison. Now in case of another one, where you are describing a particular noun or pronoun to be the highest example of a particular quality, only then we are using a superlative degree of adjectives, where it denotes the superiority of the noun or pronoun for which that adjective has been used. So here also the degrees of comparison are in there, and it is made with adjective and adverb generally. Later you will learn about adverb, but first you learn about adjectives. Now, these are the very qualities which are mentioned here: big or small, high or low, more or less, many or few, whatever it is. These qualities, numbers, positions of the nouns, these are actually taken into consideration while you are making the comparison of the others mentioned in the other part of the sentence or expression. Suppose I am telling you this, that A is taller than B. So the next part is B, the first part is A. And this particular noun A is compared with B with respect of their heights. That's how we make all these comparisons. So then comes the next one, that is our, yes, the next one is, just a second. Now comes the degrees of comparison. So here we will learn and the kinds of comparison. One is positive degree, as I told you. Another one is comparative, and the last one is superlative degree. Positive is the degree of equality, whereas comparative degree is a parallel degree, means they are a parallel quality with another noun or pronoun, and between these two objects or persons we are making comparison. This parallel degree also can become progressive degree, where this degree of equality which is present in positive degree can also become degree of inequality too. So the sense may be affirmative or negative, that doesn't matter. But if we are talking about a particular subject or object, if we are making comparison in between two humans, I mean two objects or human beings or whoever it is, I mean things with creature or things who are not alive, whatever the things, if there are two things or two groups and we are making a comparison, in that case we have to follow the comparative degrees, the rules of comparative degrees of adjectives, how adjectives are formed in order to write them in comparative degree. And the last kinds of thing which that denotes the supremacy of a particular person or thing over the others of the same kind, they are called superlative degree. That's how we learn it and we make it. Now, next part, which is very much important for all of you, is that see, here it is written that positive degree Tom is a tall boy. Eiffel Tower is a tall man-made structure. So this tall and a particular man is tall, and it is their height that is being considered here, nothing else, and no other objects or no other uh, persons or boys or girls have been mentioned here except these two about whom we are making that comparison. So here the noun person with the one quality that is tall, that adjective positive form that is tall. It does not say anything about any comparison with another person or any comparison in any part. Only it's denoting the very length of that particular person or thing. Now the next question that comes in the next page that will be here, it is the adjective or adverb is in position form, showing that two persons or things are the same and two nouns having the same quality. That is called degrees of equality. This common conjunction used as means both of them are having the same qualities. So pattern is at first there will be subject, then to be verb, that is be verb, then the first as the adjective and its positive degree, and after that again as will return, and after that whatever are the rest part of the sentence that will sit. So two cards with the same height and weight but different in color. Now here we can call it that brown cat is as beautiful as the grey cat, and both the cats are the same. So you have made first a comparison, and after that you added someone. So John is as strong as James, means James' strength and John's strength, they are of equal value and nothing else. Here another part is that adjectives is in positive form, showing that the two persons or things are not the same. Two nouns not having the same quantity. The common conjunction used to not, after that so, or as, and at the same time as. So once you are writing not before so, then it is better you make the first so as I, as, and after that the next and the last show you can keep, no problem. So here the thing is like that, its pattern is subject, after that to be verb or verb, be verb will call, and then not, after that so or as, and at last adjective, the positive degree of the adjective, and after that again as returns, and then whatever is left in the sentence. Here it is written that Peter is not so fast as Paul. So because there is not, you can write here so. That is how. They are not the same quality. So the brown cat is not as beautiful as black and white. So their comparison might also be different. So brown cat is as beautiful, not as beautiful as the black. Means black cat is more beautiful. So here it is generalizing everything and nothing else. Okay, just a second. Now come to the next part of this thing. Next part. Yes, it is written that adjective words which shows the difference of quality between two groups, persons, animals, or things is said to be in the comparative degree. An adjective or adverb takes are or year as its positive form, and to be comparative form, the conjunction than is used to connect the clauses. Here the pattern is that subject, then be verb, after that adjective, after that year, then whatever is left. So horse can run faster than a dog. So here we have added with fast, and that old the horse can run faster than a dog. So faster is comparative. You can run faster means two comparisons are. One comparison is made between dog and the horse, and we all know that horse runs faster. So that's why we have written there faster. Here is the thing that we have to add. We have to attach with the adjective in order to make it positive, a comparative one. Then comes the next one. Like today is hotter than yesterday. So yesterday and today are being compared here. Faster than Bob, easier than the last one. So this probably a particular exercise was easier for you, and then you something worse came. So Andy was harder than his brother. See, harder. Okay. And here the subject pattern is like that: subject, then to be verb, then more, adjective or adverb, whichever will be sitting there, and after that, than. So more and than. When there are certain words, what happens, you know, these words are polysyllabic. Means these polysyllabic words, whenever you want to make a comparative with them, you have to write there more or most. In case of superlative, most; in case of comparative, these are polysyllabic words. Another type of words are there which are monosyllabic, and from what we add only est in order to make comparative and superlative respectively. So that's how you have to remember that these are the things which are very much important. Except these things, the superlative form which we will discuss later. There also one thing that is common: the the always sits before the superlative adjective. This is the very norm. And that superlative adjective may also be polysyllabic or monosyllabic. If it is monosyllabic, you can add only er and est. If it is polysyllabic, you need to add more in comparative and most in superlative. So that's how all these things are happening, and that's how we will continue our study regarding adjective and its types. Thank you very much, students. We will meet again.